Imagine a grandiose masquerade ball. People are there from all different parts of the world. Their masks obscure their faces, concealing their true identities. Some masks are ornate and beautiful, and other masks are ugly and horrifying. Some people have chosen or carefully designed the mask that they're wearing, while others are just wearing the mask that they were given. Many people have masks that look similar, and sometimes you'll see a whole group of people that all have the exact same mask on. And rarely, very rarely, you'll see someone walking through the ball with no mask on at all. You see, on the invitation to this ball, it didn't actually say that it was a masquerade ball, but when a few people arrived wearing masks, everyone else started to follow suit. As people start to interact with one another, they tend to gravitate towards others that have similar masks as they do. Small talk turns into bouts of laughter and friendships form. But a nagging question whispers to each individual, some louder than others. If I took off my mask, would anyone even like the person that they found underneath? While the masquerade ball offers an interesting and fun escape from reality, can you imagine having to wear the mask all the time? This analogy reflects how many of us live our day-to-day lives. Constantly having to maintain a facade would be exhausting. Not being able to reveal your genuine self out of fear that you will not be acceptable to others would not just be tiring though, it would keep you deeply isolated and lacking any sense of real connection. You might have surface level connections with others who know and like your mask, but real, genuine connection eludes you. We can't fully trust others because we don't know who they truly are behind their mask. And when we see ourselves in the mirror, it's hard to even tell who we are or who we would be if we took off the mask. The lack of trust we would experience with others would also be true for ourselves. We don't truly know the person under our own mask because we've never given them the chance to reveal themselves. And how can you trust someone when you don't even know them? The masks people wear in life may present differently at different times and in different situations. But one thing remains true throughout. The mask that we show is never our true face. It's a shield, a strategy that we adopted at some point in our lives. The question is, why did we feel the need to hide in the first place? The reasons vary, but the root is often the same. Fear. Fear of being rejected if we show our true selves. Fear of reliving past hurts, whether childhood teasing or adult betrayals. Or fear that we're not good enough, a belief fueled by our inner critic. But what if the very parts of you that you fear exposing are the same parts that someone out there would find incredibly endearing? What if your vulnerability is actually your greatest strength, attracting genuine connection instead of pushing it away? The problem is, when you hide behind a mask or pretend to be someone you're not, you'll end up attracting and connecting with people that like you and appreciate you for your inauthentic self, resulting in a shallow connection with them. And the people that would have genuinely liked you for who you actually are in your authenticity would have passed you by while you're pretending to be someone that you're not. By lowering the fronts and the facades that you keep between you and the world, it gives the people out there who would actually love and appreciate you for who you are a chance to recognize you and get to know you. And that's when you find a deep sense of connection with others. When you let the false sense of self go, you'll also be able to get to know who you truly are. You'll be able to express yourself more authentically, and because of this, you'll discover things that you didn't even know were there. Real curiosities and interests will emerge. Genuine passions and purposes will develop. There may be some things that you find out about yourself that you don't really like, and that's okay. You don't have to like everything about yourself to love everything about yourself. And loving yourself starts with self-acceptance. By knowing your most important values, having clarity on where you've been and where you're going, and cultivating the fertile soil of your mind toward your best self, you will become more confident than ever before. When you know who you are and what you stand for, you'll be able to accept yourself for who you are. And the empty desires of validation and acceptance from those that you don't even connect with will fall away. You'll learn to trust that out there in the world, the people that will love you and appreciate you for your genuine, authentic self are there. You'll know yourself for who you truly are, and because of this, you'll be able to genuinely trust yourself and step out confidently toward your best future. You'll be able to confidently walk through the masquerade ball wearing no mask at all, and be at peace, knowing and trusting yourself fully. And when you go out from the ballroom onto the balcony and see the beautiful view, you'll notice a group of people there showing their real faces and connecting with each other deeply. And they'll invite you over and ask you your name.